Hey man, I'm Jusko from ProudMoney.com. Chase is upping the ante in the airport lounge wars with a stunning new airport lounge at LaGuardia Airport in New York City. It has just opened up. If you are a frequent traveler with a fetish for a good airport lounge, well, you will find these photos quite titillating, and that is a word that you are allowed to say. And in a week from now, they're going to open another lounge at JFK in New York City. So if you are someone that flies out of New York City, you're going to have a couple good options there now from Chase. Now, these lounges are primarily meant to be used by Chase Sapphire Reserve card holders or the JP Morgan Reserve card or the Ritz-Carlton card, but there is a way that you may be able to access this lounge at least, even if you don't have one of those cards. So the lounge is officially called the Chase Sapphire Lounge by The Club, with The Club being the company that Chase has partnered with to set up the club and operate it. This is the third overall, what I would consider regular lounge by Chase. There's one in Boston, there's one in Hong Kong, and now this one in New York with the second one in New York coming. There's also that thing they're doing in Austin, which is an outdoor sort of space, which I would not consider to be a lounge in the same capacity. Anyway, 21,000 plus square feet on 2 floors with this new LaGuardia lounge. So the overcrowding that can happen with many lounges you would hope would not happen here. And of course, with this new Chase Sapphire Lounge, you are going to have all these sort of high-end foods and signature drinks and all those kind of things that you would expect. There are wellness rooms, there's a game room, and in fact, you can even book what they are calling a reserve suite that would cost between $2,200 and $3,000 depending on which one you were to book, where you have a private suite where you can wall yourself off from all the common lounge goers, and you can get a host of your suite, and there's caviar and bathrooms and showers, and you even get a premium travel gift on your way out. Now, I don't know how many people are really going to spend this much to be in a lounge within a lounge at New York Airport when you can only be there for up to 3 hours before your flight takes off. But there are a lot of people that have a lot of expendable income, and of course, there are a lot of people that like to charge things back to their company. One of the interesting things with this new Chase Sapphire Lounge in LaGuardia is that it is right next to the American Express Centurion Lounge, and Chase is going to have a little more lenient policy in terms of bringing others in with you. You can bring 2 other people in for free if you are a Chase Sapphire Reserve card holder or one of the other cards that I mentioned, where American Express these days, to try to not have overcrowding in their lounges, has made it the Platinum card holder can get in for free, but anybody else, you're going to have to pay extra unless you spent an awful lot of money on your Platinum card in the past year. I think it's $75,000 as I make this video. Now, in terms of accessing the lounge, like I said earlier, it's got to be within 3 hours of your flight taking off. They're going to want to see your boarding pass, the hours of the lounge, 4:30 a.m. to 9:30 p.m. If you are a Chase Sapphire Reserve card holder, or I believe I already said this, Ritz-Carlton or the JP Morgan Reserve, you can get in as many times as you want to. If you are someone that holds another card or you pay directly for Priority Pass, you actually can access this particular lounge 1 time per year for free for yourself. I don't think you can bring the 2 people with you. So if you wanted to try it out and you've got Priority Pass, you at least would have 1 shot to do that per year, even if you didn't have one of those other cards. Now, Chase obviously would like it better if you had the Chase Sapphire Reserve. Now, no matter what card you're going in with, you do have to access this through your Priority Pass card, whether that's physical or digital. So even if you have the Chase Sapphire Reserve, you can't just flash that on your way in. You still have to do it through Priority Pass for whatever reason. So it looks pretty awesome, and next week JFK also opening. This will be a joint lounge with Etihad Airways at JFK. So Chase now has Boston already going. They're going to have 2 in New York, Hong Kong, that thing that's going on there in Austin, but then also upcoming lounges in Philadelphia, San Diego, Phoenix. I'm forgetting one of the other places, but anyway, so they are ramping up their network. Capital One is starting to ramp up their airport network. network. They now have 3 airport lounges open as well. So these higher end cards from Chase and Capital One, they are trying to give you some exclusive lounges that you can't get just through the Priority Pass network, or something that you can't get with American Express, because obviously American Express for a long time has been able to tout their Centurion Lounge network as something that you just can't get anywhere else. So it is interesting to watch the airport lounge wars heat up. I would love to hear your thoughts about all of it in that comment section below. Otherwise, I thank you for watching, and as always, please go to proudmoney.com, where we do credit card reviews, we talk personal finance, we talk deals, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. If you're not leaving a comment or going to the website, next video to watch, right there.